everyone, my name is Cameron Jenkins, and today I will want to present y'all my short presentation for y'all today. And first things first, let me introduce my parents who will be in my audience today, and my sister is behind the camera. And sadly, we had a dog back there barking, so we can't do nothing about it, but she'll be fine back there. But alright, so today I'm like to inform y'all the top 3 injuries in football. Many football athletes have suffered these horrifying injuries. Player may think the top 3 injuries in football does not worth it for them, I'm gonna say, but it will be a stressful and painful moment. Imagine if you are a teenage football player, a talented football player, on a high-level football team. Suddenly, after the play was over, you see yourself on the ground, screaming with pain. And somehow you're in the ambulance, heading to the hospital, until suddenly you're in the hospital bed knowing you have an injury. When it comes to injuries in football, many athletes have struggled with these injuries in football history. Throughout my research of my presentation, based on analysis and injuries in football, I have found some relevant information of the top 3 injuries in football. Throughout my speech today, I will cover the top 3 injuries in football, and it has been an impact in football history. First things first, first thing on the list of the top 3 things in football is a hamstring. And parents, you know a hamstring, where the hamstring is? It is? Okay. I'm going to explain to y'all. A hamstring strain is a muscle that runs back to both of y'all knees. That's a hamstring. Majority of football players who have suffered hamstring strains. It happens to football athletes when they do not warm up before and after the game. In the second part of my speech, the second thing on my list of the top 3 injuries in football is concussion. Now, let me pause there for a second. I'm going to give some few examples of a concussion really is. My cousin, a young man, playing on the football team, until suddenly he had a concussion. And then my nephew, who played football and experienced concussion. Alright. Article of 2020 shows the percentage of football players who experience concussion. Determination of football players who have experienced concussions are trouble sleeping, trouble remembering things, and also reliability. Finally, my last part of my speech of the top 3 injuries in football is ACL. Football players who suffer ACL is a major risk in most players. I can name, for example, I am a New Orleans Saints fan. Pretend I am a fan in the bleachers watching Drew Brees playing until I see Drew Brees fall in an ACL injury, my heart will stop. And this is one of the most heartbreaking things in football. Another example, when a football player who experienced ACL, a football player could possibly lose their career or as a path in the NFL career. In conclusion, to conclude my brief presentation, I have explained the top 3 injuries in football: hamstring, concussion, and ACL. I described the percentage of football players who have suffered these main injuries and why these have been impacted for most players. For parents, well, thank you for being my audience for today. And I got the next one coming up. I'm going to see y'all next time.